Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to episode number 3 of my Bournemouth career mode series. In the last episode we made some fantastic signings. In this episode we'll continue that and we'll get started off with our BPL season. The support on this series has been insane, and if you guys could smash out 50 likes again, that would be just awesome. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel and do subscribe so that you do not miss a single upload. In today's episode we have some interesting games, one against Aston Villa, then we face Liverpool, then we have a game against West Ham, and also a game against Leicester City. We also might have a game in the Capital One Cup, which I'll probably be simming. But before we get into this episode, we will be conducting a press conference. So let's get into the first question of today's press conference. The first question is from Random Stuff. Nice name there. What do you expect from the team in the next 4 games? Now I want to play attacking football and at least score a few goals, and also if we could get our first, in fact couple of wins in these 4 games, that would be really awesome for our season. And obviously let's move on to the next question now. Do you think you can challenge Liverpool in the upcoming fixture? This is going to be a very tough game against Liverpool. We are playing them away from home at Anfield. It will also be our second game in charge as Bournemouth manager. It's going to be a very difficult game against them, but I still think we can get a result. We just got to keep it tight at the back and then just hope for the best. But now let's move on to our next question, and it is, what are you going to do with Itube after his loan? Now Juan Itube, he's already got himself injured. I haven't played a game with him yet, but I still think he's a very good player, and if he performs well, we might go for him in the season 2, because obviously he's a quality player, right winger from Argentina. He's got the talent, he's got the potential, but I think he will be a bit too expensive. We'll see what happens in season 2, but it all depends on his performance this season. Now okay guys, that's the end of this press conference. If you guys have some questions for the next episode's press conference, do drop them in the comment section below and I will answer them in the next video. Also guys, we're going to be making one more signing before we stop our transfer business for this window, and that is going to be Will Hughes. A lot of you guys want me to sign him because okay, isn't that great, and I think we got to replace him now. He's 69 rated, 25 years old already, so he's definitely not going to improve, and Will Hughes will definitely improve this side. He's 20 years old, he should be like 71, 72 or maybe even 73. He will be one hell of a player for us. But now let's get into our first game of this episode, which is against Aston Villa, the Premier League opener for us. Let's get a good result against them. This is the team I'm using against Aston Villa. It's a very strong 11. Obviously Itube is in there, but Matt Ritchie comes in for him and he's a capable substitute. This match against Villa didn't start well at all, as Ayew was attacking really well in this game. Carlos Sanchez had a great chance to score, but luckily for us he did miss, and after 18 minutes the score remained 0-0. But was that about to change here, as they had another chance? It's Charlton Zogbia with the ball, plays it into Ayew. Ayew returns it back to Charlton Zogbia, who plays it into Goye, the number 8 of Aston Villa, and he does score. It was actually a pretty good finish. It hit the post and then went back in, and a really decent goal from Aston Villa. At halftime I decided some changes were needed to be made because we weren't performing well, so I decided to bring on Benik Afobe and hope that he could change this game. I also brought on Joshua King because he's got a lot of pace. I brought him instead of Gradel, who wasn't having a good game. Let's see how Joshua King performs, and as well as Benik Afobe. Maybe he could get the winner for us. But here we do manage to steal the ball off one of their plays, as Josh King presses really well, gets the ball off that defender. King plays it into Benik Afobe, who is now one-on-one with the keeper, who does score, and that means we are now on level terms with Aston Villa, and it is 1-0 after 65 minutes. And that is also our first goal of this series, and it comes from none other than Benik Afobe. What a finish from Afobe. Obviously King with the assist. Our super subs combine and we score against Villa, and that is the end of this game. Not a bad way to start off this series with a draw. Obviously we are fighting to avoid relegation, so every point is valuable. So that game against Villa is now done and dusted. Now it's time for some training here, and as you can see I have changed the plays up a bit. I put in Dragowski and even Ryan Gold in training. Hopefully they will grow soon in their overall. Even more is now a part of these trainings. That's pretty good to see. And as you can see, Dragowski gets an A in his training, and he's soon to be a 72 rated goalkeeper, which is pretty awesome. And also as you can see, right, Derby County do reject the transfer offer for Will Hughes. We offer 3 million plus O'Kane, and they do not want that, and I understand. I mean, Will Hughes is a quality player. We'll put in 5 million plus O'Kane. I might be overpaying for him, but I know Will Hughes is the man for our midfields because you guys want me to sign him, and apart from that, he is a quality player. I've used him last time on my Derby County career mode series on FIFA 15, and he was really awesome. Hopefully he will be amazing for us even in this series. And as you can see guys, Derby County have accepted the transfer offer for Will Hughes, 73 rated guys, 20-year-old. He's going to be freaking insane for us. I've offered him a contract, pretty acceptable terms. Let's see how he reacts to it, and hopefully he will accept it. Now it's time to face Liverpool, and this is the team I'm going with, a very strong 11, and I think we can get the result against Liverpool. A draw would be freaking insane, and as you can see, Liverpool do have the first chance of this game, but we do manage to get the ball off them. It is now Wilson here who's through on goal, one-on-one with the keeper. Callum Wilson has got to score this, but the keeper makes the save. That was a very bad attempt from Callum Wilson. He should have done much better there. Now a chance for Liverpool here. It's Daniel Sturridge with the ball. Plays it back to Alberto Moreno. It's still Moreno here. Moreno tries to find space. He does so successfully. Takes a shot, but it goes wide. Nonetheless, a great attempt from Liverpool here. And now another chance for them. They're playing really well in this game. Surprisingly, that is. Divock Origi here with the ball. Takes the shot, but Dragowski makes the save here. Liverpool are really dominating us. At halftime, some changes were needed to be made because of Arthur's injury. So I've brought on Andres Pereira. Let's see how he performs against Liverpool. If he wants to prove himself as an upcoming talent, he's got to perform in these big games. Let's see how he does. But here, as you can see right here, a great chance again for Liverpool. Danny Ings strikes it on the volley, but his shot goes above the crossbar. The score remains 0-0. Now another chance here for Liverpool as the ball is with Divock Origi. It's still Origi here. Tries to get past the defender, does so successfully. Plays the ball into Daniel Sturridge, and that is a wonder goal from Sturridge. Unfortunately for us, that is. And there he is doing his cheeky celebration. To be fair, guys, this goal was coming. Liverpool were the better side, and they definitely deserved this goal. I'm going to be trying to change things up. I'm bringing on Afobe in for Callum Wilson, who isn't having a good game. Let's see how Afobe performs. Now we do have a chance here. It's Gradel with the ball. It's still Gradel here, going on a beautiful run. He goes past 3 players or so, but then gets tackled. He couldn't get his shot off, and the score remained 1-0 to Liverpool. Now a chance for us here. It's Gradel again with the ball. Gradel takes a shot, but his shot gets a deflection from Klein. We get a corner here. The ball is put in by Gradel. The header is saved by Mignolet. How has he saved that? And the score remains 1-0 to Liverpool. And that's how the game ends, guys. We have been beaten by Liverpool. I think it was a fair result, guys, because we weren't performing well in this game. Liverpool deserved the victory. Now it's time to move on, guys. But before we get into our next game and all that, we have some bad news. Harry Arter is going to be out for the next 3 weeks, which is really bad. But with Will Hughes probably joining us, I don't think it's that bad, and I think we can cope with it. Also, guys, after 2 games in the Premier League, we are in 16th place. We are not doing well, but hopefully we will do well, and we will be able to beat West Ham United. Also, guys, Will Hughes will be joining us, and he will be making his debut against West Ham. Another player making his debut under me will be Juan Itube. He's back from injury, and let's see how he performs here against West Ham away from home. So this is the team, and as you can see, Juan Itube is a bit hurt, but I'm still taking the risk because I want to win this game against West Ham. This is a massive game for us, and we got to win this game. But things hadn't started off well at all. We couldn't create a chance here, and the first chance of this game went to West Ham, and they probably would have scored there, but luckily for us, Boruc made the save, and the score remained 0-0. At half-time here, we had to make changes because things weren't going our way. I decided to bring on Richie and played him on the left-hand side, and I also brought on Callum Wilson as well as Ryan Gold. Let's see if those changes do help us, but I don't think it has, because yeah, West Ham again have another chance here, but Cresswell's shot goes just wide. Great link-up play between Cresswell and Payet, but nonetheless a great chance there from West Ham United. Now we finally have a chance here as Itube goes down just outside the box. We have a free kick here, but it's a very difficult angle. Itube has got decent free kick stats. He goes very close to scoring there, but Adrian makes the save, and after 85 minutes, the score remains 0-0. We can't afford another draw. We need to get all 3 points in this game. Francis plays it into Itube, who does score, and we have scored in the 90th minute to take all 3 points home. What a goal from Juan Itube, a brilliant finish. The through ball from Francis was perfect, considering he was a right back. That was just magical stuff from him, and the finish from Itube was picture perfect. A brilliant goal from Bournemouth. Have a look at that again. The ball came to Francis, who just spotted Itube making the run, and that was a world-class finish from Juan Itube. At the start of this episode, I was talking about how we could potentially sign Itube after his loan gets over. I was telling that if his performances are good, we will try and go for him. If he performs like that, we will have to go for him. What a goal that was from Juan Itube. We have simmed this game against Sheffield United in the Capital One Cup, and we did win 2-1 thanks to goals from Sermon and Matt Ritchie, which is pretty good to see. And as you can see, after 3 games of the Premier League season, we are now in 11th position, which is pretty good. At the start of the season, I did aim to finish around 10th, 11th, and I think we're doing pretty well right now with a win, a draw, and a loss. But if we could win this game against Leicester, I think we will be in a very good position right now in the Premier League. But it's not going to be an easy game against Leicester. It's not going to be a cakewalk because they have some good players like Riyad Mahrez. So this is going to be one hell of a game against against Leicester. If we could win this game, it would be freaking insane. And as you can see, we're trying to do so. We have the first chance of this game. Hughes into Wilson. Wilson scores. Hughes gets his first assist for the club, and Wilson gets his first goal of the season. And I predicted at the start of the season that Wilson will be our top scorer. If he plays like this, he might be able to, achieve that and become our top scorer. Wilson now plays the ball into Ryan Gold. Ryan Gold strikes it well, but Schmeichel makes the save, and then it hits the post. We've started this game off really well with so many chances. Now a free kick here, Tube to take it. A very good free kick here, but Schmeichel makes the save. We're having all the chances in this game. We're dominating Leicester right now. 53 minutes gone, 1-0 to Bournemouth. Now another free kick here. It's going to be a Tube again who takes it. He hits the crossbar. How close could he get? And after 60 minutes, the score remained 1-0 to Bournemouth. We're right now dominating Leicester. Here's Will Hughes, guys. Keeps the ball away from Drinkwater. Gives it into Wilson. It's still Wilson. Puts it back to Will Hughes. He just taps it home. What a finish from Will Hughes. Great link-up play between both Will Hughes and Callum Wilson. In the first goal of this game against Leicester, Will Hughes assisted Callum Wilson, and now Wilson has returned the favour here. So we're doing really well right now in the league. Hughes has got off to a flyer. Here we have another chance to make it 3-0. Ryan Gold's shot is saved by Schmeichel. Even Ryan Gold has had a good game here, which is really good to see. But now Leicester have a chance here. The ball lifted by Naloon, who puts it into Ujoa, and he does score. We do have to concede in every single game, and here they have scored. So it is 2-1 after 90 minutes, but nonetheless a great result. Definitely our best performance up till now this season. A brilliant performance from players like, Callum Wilson and even Will Hughes. So our start to the Premier League has gone very well, and as you can see, after 4 games, we are in 6th position in the Premier League, which is absolutely insane. As you can see, we have 7 points. We're just 3 points off the top of the table. That is just ridiculous. In the next episode, we will have deadline day, so if you want me to make any last moment signings, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get them done. We have like 12 million to spend and a wage budget of like 15,000, so we do have quite a lot of money. In the next episode, we'll be having games against Norwich City, Sunderland and Stoke City. In the next episode, we can potentially get a lot of points. But that's it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated. Also drop in your questions for next episode's press conference. Subscribe so that you do not miss a single upload, and I will see you guys soon for episode number 4.